What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Bandit, and today I'm going to be creating a team around Magic Room Azumarill. That's right, Magic Room. I bet most of you don't even know what that does. It's never used by anyone ever, so that's why we're going to use it. Before I actually start off the video, I want to point out that Zeril actually updated the Endless Battle Clause after my last video. I put it up on Reddit, and someone contacted him about it and was like, hey, your Endless Battle is messed up. So he came in and fixed it, so that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and actually make this team. This will be our Magic Room Azumarill team. We're going to go to OU, of course, with Azumarill and a Mew. So Mew will be the Magic Room setterer, and Azumarill will be the one to abuse it. How Magic Room works, I will show you. For 5 turns, all held items have no effect. Seems a little bit useless at first until you realize that if you time it right, you can have an Azumarill with a Choice Band use Belly Drum to max out their attack, and then have Magic Room end and have items come back into effect. And all of a sudden, you can pick a move and have it hit ridiculously hard. So we'll go Huge Power, Belly Drum, Aqua Jet, and might as well throw on Play Rough and Knock Off. But generally, we're just going to be spamming Aqua Jet. Bulky Band is fine, and Mew will have Magic Room, Stealth Rock, and let's see, not Defense Curl, we want probably Defog. And lastly, how about, doesn't get Memento. For now, let's just go ahead and give it, I'll come back to that. We need an actual team before Azumarill can start doing his thing. So I think a Breloom lead would be nice, and we can add on a Heatran and a water type to get the Fire Water Grass core, not including Azumarill. So how about Rotom Wash? And then we also need a Mega. Mega, how about, let's go Mega Scizor. That should work pretty well. We'll go Pursuit, Bullet, Bug Bite, and Roost. Actually, you know, instead of Bug Bite, let's go U-turn, because we can kind of do a Volt turn thing here with Rotom. Volt Switch, Hydro, Pain Split, and Willow. Leftovers, and then Lava Plume, Flash, not Flame Charge, Flash Cannon would be much better. Flash Cannon, and then Earth Power, and for the last move, I could go Stealth Rocks, but I already have that on Mew, so I might as well, actually, you know what, no, I'm going to go ahead and do Stealth Rocks too. Stealth Rock. And leftovers, Flash Fire. Breloom is going to be our lead, so we'll give him a Sash, Technician, Mach Punch, Spore, Rock Tomb, and Bullet Seed. Perfect. Rotom can be specially defensive. Yeah, that works. And Heatran can be just regular bulk. Scizor can be physically defensive. That works out pretty well. Then Mew. Specially defensive is probably okay, but I want to put a couple of points into physical defense. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Last move for Mew, how about, I could go Thunder Wave, but I don't know if I'm really feeling that. What if I went, oh, here's what I do. I go U-turn and minimum speed. so I can U-turn out slowly into Azumarill. That should work. And item, I will give it a mental herb to prevent taunt, since once it uses Magic Room, no item will have an effect anyway. So, this team looks pretty solid, I think. Let's go ahead and jump into a battle. Alright, here we go. So, this guy right here, he's got Steel Dragon Fairy thing going on, Gengar, Clefable. Nothing stopping me from leading Breloom, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. He does lead Gengar, who outspeeds, but I'd be okay with just getting a Spore off. Start timer. So he's actually got Hypnosis. That's interesting. You don't usually see that kind of thing. It's got such a low accuracy, but oh well. Sludge Bomb is going to take me down to my sash. Maybe I'll wake up. That would be really nice. Nope, not going to happen. So I'm going to switch Scizor, make the obvious play, and he does predict me very well. Goes Shadow Ball. I'm going to go Rotom because I really don't like where this is going. Sleep Clause does activate, and I'm good here to Volt Switch into my Heatran. I don't really like this thing very much, but it doesn't pose a threat to Azumarill, so I'm going to go ahead and get my Stealth Rock up. Why does he keep trying to Hypnosis? Okay, whatever. I don't think we're very high on the ladder right now, so it's fine. I've been testing a bunch of random stuff, so probably still in the very low ladder. Sleep Clause. Poke per sleep. Time. Hopefully he'll figure this out. Yeah. So this guy's going to go into his Skarmory for some reason. Is going to eat a Lava Plume and go straight down. Because the real goal of this team is to whittle the opponent down as much as possible with Breloom, Heatran, Rotom, and Scizor before I bring in Mew to set up, and then Azumarill to sweep with Belly Drum and Bandit Aqua Jet. Realize, yes, rocks do in fact stop sturdy. Let's see how much Flash Cannon does. Ooh, very nice amount. It's gonna wish. I'm just going to go ahead and Lava Plume. Hits everything. Alright, he goes down. Smart thing to do would be bringing Garchomp me up, and he's going to do that. He's aiming an Earthquake at me, but I got Rotom. Mega Garchomp. Interesting, okay. I think I'm just going to go ahead and Willow this thing. Because with halved attacking stat, it's not going to be doing a whole lot. Unless he just immediately kills me with Outrage. That's also a thing. Pretty sure I can comfortably live an Outrage here. And Roost up. Might as well do another since he is locked into Outrage. Now he's confused. I Roost. And I will go ahead and U-turn. Fire Fang, Garchomp. Okay, that's a thing. Usually they run Fire Blast, but whatever floats your boat. Aggron can probably tank Azumarill, but I have Heatran in the back, so I'm going to go ahead and go right into my Mew. Because I do want to get this Gimmick to go off, so I'm going to set up my Magic Room. Wow, huge crit. Magic Room goes off. I guess I just hit U-turn here. He's going to finish me with Dragon Claw, that's fine. I can sacrifice my Breloom here. Spore it. And then I have 2 turns left. So what I need to do... Wait a second. Okay. I need to do this. 2 turns left. I have to U-turn here. Fire Fang is going to kill me, so that's fine. That actually works out. Because now I go into Azumarill. 1 turn left of Magic Room, and I Belly Drum. Outrage, he's locked into, it doesn't affect me. Belly Drum. I now have maxed attack and a Choice Band. After modifiers, 2,616 attack. Click Aqua Jet. Let's see how much damage this does. Goodbye. Goodbye, Mew. I really hope that was a physically defensive Mewtwo, because I think it would have KO'd regardless. Garchomp comes back in. Aqua Jet is going to absolutely destroy this thing. Say goodbye. And now the real test is that Aggron. How much damage are we going to do? It is super effective because it's not a Mega, but this thing is very, very tanky, as we know. Aqua Jet. Absolutely obliterated. Oh, I love this gimmick. This is gonna be good. If I can refine the team enough to beat the things that it can't, this is gonna go far, I think. So let's take a look at the team again. I don't know if I'm really feeling the Scizor. But what the hell, I'll give it another shot, because that went pretty well. Easiest to build teams when you lose with them. So let's go ahead and just leave Breloom for this one. Hey, this guy's packing Murkrow. This is still low ladder, of course, but even so, Murkrow is not a common thing. I actually really like Murkrow, but mainly for doubles. It's got nice stuff with Tailwind, Taunt, Thunder Wave, Roost, Feather Dance. It's pretty decent. This dude, I'm not sure. So he does actually lead Murkrow. And I'm guessing he's going to taunt, so I'm just going to go straight for Rock Tomb. Actually, Thunder Waves. Okay. That's fine. I'm going to do quite a bit of damage with the Rock Tomb. Mach Punch should be enough to KO. Although, of course, he is Prankster, so whatever. I do take it out. He's going to go into his... I don't know, maybe Heracross? Yep, there's the Heracross. It would be nice to put this thing to sleep, so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can do that. Nope, hurt myself in confusion. Whatever, it's fine, doesn't matter. Looking at his team, I can't break through Venusaur, so that's going to be the thing I need to hit before I go into Mew Azumarill. I can go straight into Heatran here, and I am a little afraid of a superpower here. 295, 157. Maybe I should be running fast Heatran, honestly. That could probably work better. I think I'm going to do that. He switches Kingdra, which is a good play. I don't get the burn. I don't really want to see him set up, so I'm going to switch to Rotom here. Okay, so he is the Crit Dra. I haven't actually covered that, but it's a pretty decent gimmick because it just doesn't require all that much setup in general. Basically, you use Focus Energy, and if you're carrying a Scope Lens, then you have 100% crit rate, which is really strong because you can spam Draco Meteor and stuff. So I'm gonna switch actually into my Azumarill, who is a Bandit Azumarill. Take his Draco Meteor because I'm a Fairy type, and just smash Play Rough. He does have Flash Cannon, which does hurt, and actually now that it did more than half my health, so that does kill my strategy, unfortunately. But I do take out his Kingdra, and of course, what's cool is I do just have a Bandit Azumarill. That's nice in itself. Easy switch to Heatran here. Giga Drain's going to do absolutely nothing, and I'm free to fish for a burn. He switches Slowbro, which is a good play, but I am still going to do a decent amount of damage there. No burn. Don't really want to tank this Scald, so I'll switch Rotom. Scald's going to do barely anything, doesn't burn, and I can Volt Switch. Venusaur comes out, but I've got my Heatran. I could go Scizor actually, but no real reason to. Lava Plume. I think Mew, I should change the setup a bit so it can function even without the gimmick, because that's always a really powerful thing, to be able to have a team that, even though it is gimmicky, can function without the gimmick. That's definitely something that a lot of teams should try and incorporate. Psyshock is going to hit Rotom. Okay, that's fine. I think he's going to switch Venusaur again, so I'm going to go actually Will-O-Wisp. Steelix, alright. Gonna get burnt, so no Sturdy for you, and Hydro Pump to the... Nope, no Hydro Pump because he is going to forfeit. Alright. That's cool. We'll try and get another battle in. Hopefully actually pull off the gimmick. This guy has all RU mons. Or some UU, it looks like, actually. Yeah, he's got the UU team. Okay. That's cool. Brilliantly's gonna be fine against his Slurpuff. Oh no, it's gonna be Sweetville. Nah, it's fine. Is gonna go to sleep there. And I can go into my Scizor. As he wakes up, belly drums. Ooh, okay. I see how it is. No biggie. I can Bullet Punch. This should KO. No, it doesn't. It does not KO. Drain Punch. I am physically defensive, so no problem there. Bullet Punch gonna absolutely demolish that thing. As he brings in his Simisear. Okay, I can go comfortably into my Rotom and watch his Fire Punch do 0 damage. No real problem with either Hydro Pump or Volt Switch. I'm guessing he's going to switch, so I'm just going to Volt. Seems like the safe option, although if he stays in, I don't really know what I would go to. Anyway, he brings in his Mismagius, whatever the hell you pronounce that. Let's see, 13. Okay, I can go Heatran, get some rocks up, see how that goes. Wonder what he's thinking. Nasty Plot. Ooh, that's a thing. I'm gonna go straight for Lava Plume because I am now officially afraid of this thing. Although I'm not too afraid because I do have full HP Sashed Breloom with Spore. So I should be okay no matter what. He's probably going to go for an offensive move, probably Shadow Ball. And I think I can tank it even if he's at +2, ×2. Yep, tank it just fine. Lava Plume lands, does not burn, unfortunately. I don't have a normal type to tank another Shadow Ball. So I will... I can just sack Heatran. I really don't need Heatran at all. Heatran's going to go down. In comes Scizor. I don't think he even would switch, so I'm just going to go straight for Bullet Punch. I do have Pursuit on this, but I don't see him switching out, honestly. So there we go. Bullet lands. And Mismagius goes down. In comes Simisear. Easy switch to Rotom. And I'm just going to Hydro Pump straight off. I think if he switched to Jolteon, that would be a power play because it would... Jolteon gets Lightning Rod, I believe. So that would be really good on his part, but I doubt he's going to do that. Gunk Shot. Interesting. Okay. 2 misses, and I get leftovers. So that was fine. He has Gunk Shot. I don't know why he has Gunk Shot. You know what? I have this in the bag regardless. So I'm just going to switch into my Mew and see if I can get this. Oh, interesting. Okay, maybe I don't want that yet. Maybe I'm just going to Mach Punch him. I did not expect the Lychee Berry Simisear. It was honestly unexpected. Really did not see that coming. Alright, so let's see what he's got. He brings in his Aerodactyl, which is fine. It's going to go ahead and take me down to my Sash as I put it to sleep. And I'm going to switch off into my Mew just to get the Gimmick going because I've won this battle regardless, and I would like to see it in action. So he's going to remain asleep. Magic Room up. Yeah, I think I'm going to change the setup, so instead of Stealth Rock Defog, I'm just going to give it like Willow and Roost or something, just so it can actually function outside of the Gimmick, because sometimes I do switch to Azumarill just to use a Bandit Azumarill, and then if it drops below half, that's the end of the Gimmick. He's going to wake up a Rock Slide, not going to do all that much damage. I get my Magic Room, and at this point I'm just going to go ahead and start sacking things. I can U-turn to Breloom, then Volt Switch out, and that'll with the Rotom, and that should bring me to about the right spot. So I got, at the end of this will be 3, and I'll just hit Rock Tomb. 2. So now all I have to do is U-turn, die, or U-turn. Either one works. Rock Slide is not going to KO me, but I get my slow U-turn off into my Azumarill with 1 turn of Magic Room left. This guy does not really pose a threat to me, so I'm going to smash Belly Drum. Maybe I could use an Intimidator to lower attack. Before I could use Mega Manectric maybe, because that way I can when I'm doing the setup thing, when I'm wasting turns in Magic Room, I can use Manectric as a pivot and as an Intimidate. So that could be a double thing. Okay, so here we go. I got the Belly Drum off, and I've got my Choice Band. 2,600 attack. I just obliterate everything. I want to see how much damage this does to Blastoise, honestly, because not very effective, obviously, and Blastoise is a bulky Pokemon. But if that can one-shot it, I will be impressed. In comes Jolteon. Smash Aqua Jet. Jolteon is out of there. And in comes Blastoise. Aqua Jet. Mega Blastoise. Not that much. Okay, 57%. Still pretty good. It is probably a bulky Blastoise, which, you know, goes without saying. And that just kind of emphasizes the point of this team is you do actually have to take out relevant threats before you can sweep. Stuff like Ferrothorn will definitely wall you, Venusaur, Blastoise, that kind of thing. I think another thing to consider doing would be Magnezone. It can trap Ferrothorns, would definitely be a good thing to try on this team. I do want to keep a Mega somewhere, so I could consider switching out Heatran for maybe Mega Charizard could work. I kind of dig the Volt Turn, but we'll see what happens. So I do win this battle. The Gimmick worked decently. I think I can definitely improve it, make sure I'm in a better spot for when I'm trying to sweep with the Azumarill. That is going to be all for this episode. I'll probably revisit this Gimmick again, but it looks like I've been going for like 25 minutes already, and that's long enough. You guys get the gist of what I'm trying to do with this. If you have anything to add to this, if you have any team suggestions, if you have anything that I should add to this particular gimmick or another one, post it in the comments. I really, really appreciate any and all feedback. I'm definitely going to try some other stuff with Magic Room in the future. Bandit Azumarill is just the beginning. I'd like to try Bandit Shell Smash Cloyster, Quiver Dance Choice Specs, Volcarona, Tail Glow Choice Scarf Manaphy, all that good stuff. I can even do 2 gimmicks in one team. I can have 2 Magic Room setters and 2 gimmick users, but then I actually have to think about what the hell I'm going to do with the other 2 Pokemon. Anyway, fun stuff is going to happen. I like where this is going right now. I think Magic Room definitely has potential, and also people just don't know what the hell it does. So that's a huge bonus, just sheer unpredictability factor. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to comment, give the video a like, subscribe to me if you have not and you want to see more. And I will see you all next time. Peace out.